Once upon a time in a vibrant city, there lived a curious young girl named Tia and a playful stray dog named Tofu. Their extraordinary bond became a tale of resilience, friendship, and the profound impact of empathy. Tia, a spirited child with an insatiable curiosity, often explored the bustling streets near her home. One day, amidst her adventures, she stumbled upon Tofu, a scrappy but affectionate stray dog scavenging for food. Despite initial hesitation, Tia approached Tofu cautiously, sensing the dog's gentle demeanor beneath the scruffy exterior. As days passed, Tia and Tofu developed an unspoken understanding. They'd spend afternoons exploring hidden alleys and vibrant markets, sharing moments of joy amidst the chaos of the city. Tia's kindness and Tofu's unwavering loyalty formed the cornerstone of their budding friendship. Their adventures weren't without challenges. Tofu faced hardships as a stray, struggling to find sustenance. Their story began circulating through the neighborhood, touching the hearts of many. Moved by Tia and Tofu's bond, people from all walks of life came forward, offering support and kindness. Tia realized that their story had the power to inspire others, fostering a sense of community and compassion. With a newfound sense of purpose, Tia and Tofu's adventures became a beacon of hope, not just for themselves, but for everyone around them. Their story spread far and wide, reaching countless hearts through the power of empathy and the lessons of unconditional friendship. On YouTube, their story became a sensation. Tia and Tofu's heartwarming journey attracted viewers eager to witness their remarkable bond. In the end, Tia and Tofu's story didn't just endear them to each other, but inspired a movement of kindness and empathy, leaving an indelible mark on the world, one act of compassion at a time.
Once upon a time in a lush green forest, there lived a swift and boastful hare named Max, and a slow but determined tortoise named Theo. Max, confident in his speed, often teased Theo about his slow pace. One sunny day, tired of Max's taunts, Theo challenged him to a race. The forest animals gathered, excited to witness the unlikely competition. As the race began, Max dashed ahead, leaving Theo far behind. Confident of victory, Max decided to take a nap under a tree, thinking he had plenty of time to spare. Meanwhile, Theo plodded along steadily, never losing sight of the finish line. Hours passed, and as the sun began to set, Max woke up in a panic. He sprinted towards the finish line, but to his surprise, he found Theo already there, patiently waiting. The animals cheered for Theo, amazed by his determination and consistency. Max, humbled by the tortoise's perseverance, learned an important lesson about overconfidence. From that day forward, Max and Theo became good friends, reminding each other that slow and steady wins the race.
Unraveling the timeless tale of Tom and Jerry. In a world where silence reigns, chaos finds a voice through the antics of Tom and Jerry. Long-famed rivals, Tom, the house cat, and Jerry, the cheeky mouse, constantly lock horns, creating a spectacle of unending comic relief. Their silent battles echo louder than words, as they communicate through slapstick comedy, an art form they've mastered. Despite their rivalry, they share a bond, a peculiar friendship which shines through their constant bickering and mischief. Witness as they navigate through every day with their wild chases, clever tricks, and hilarious mishaps that never cease to entertain. Their timeless tale transcends the constraints of language and culture, making them beloved characters across all ages and countries. In the end, Tom and Jerry remind us of life's comedic symphony, where even in conflict, camaraderie and laughter can bloom.
Once upon a time in a big green jungle, there lived a happy lion named Leo. Leo was big and had golden fur that shimmered in the sunlight. He loved to roam around the jungle, feeling the soft grass beneath his paws. Leo was not like other lions. He didn't like to scare or hurt anyone. Instead, he made friends with all the animals in the jungle. He would spend his days playing with monkeys, chatting with wise old elephants, and even sharing his food with zebras and antelopes. The other animals admired Leo for his kindness and gentle nature. Every day they gathered around him, sharing stories and laughter. One day, there was trouble in the jungle. A big storm had knocked down many trees, and some animals were stuck and scared. Leo knew he had to help. With his strong paws and caring heart, he guided the trapped animals to safety, comforting them along the way. The animals were grateful for Leo's bravery and kindness. They all worked together to rebuild their homes and make the jungle beautiful again. From that day on, Leo was not just a happy lion but also a hero in the hearts of all the jungle creatures. And so, Leo continued to live happily in the jungle, surrounded by friends who loved and respected him for his kindness and courage.
Once upon a time in the lush green village of Harmony Hills, there lived a young squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known for his boundless energy and enthusiasm. He dreamt of exploring the world beyond the woods. One day, Sammy stumbled upon an old, wise owl named Ollie, who shared stories of distant lands and adventures. Inspired, Sammy was determined to see these wonders for himself. With unwavering determination, Sammy set off on his journey, facing challenges along the way. He met new friends, learned important lessons about perseverance, kindness, and the value of teamwork. As he overcame obstacles, his courage and wisdom grew. Amidst his adventures, Sammy encountered a group of animals struggling to build a bridge across a river to reach a lush meadow. Sammy, using his agility, helped gather materials, and with the help of his newfound friends, they built a sturdy bridge. The animals were elated and grateful, and Sammy realized the power of unity. Sammy's acts of kindness and bravery spread far and wide. People praised his courage, and soon Sammy became a symbol of hope and inspiration for everyone in the village. His story was shared on various platforms, including YouTube, where it garnered attention and inspired countless viewers with its message of perseverance, kindness, and unity. The moral of Sammy's tale was that no dream is too big, no challenge too great, and with determination, kindness, and teamwork, one can achieve anything. Sammy's story taught children that together, they can make the world a better place.
Once upon a time, a tale of a fairy. In a magical forest lived a delicate fairy, known for her kindness and magical spells. One day, an evil witch cast a spell, causing discord in this tranquil forest. The fairy, brave and compassionate, decided to confront the witch, pledging to restore harmony. With courage in her heart, she outsmarted the witch, freeing the forest from the dreadful spell. Her veiler taught everyone that courage isn't about size, but the strength of one's heart. Finally, the fairy's tale echoes in the forest, inspiring others with her courage, kindness, and wisdom. And thus, in the heart of the forest, the fairy's story lives on, a beacon of hope for all.
Unseen Heroes, a tale of zoo animals. In the heart of the city, a bustling zoo teems with life, where each creature holds a story waiting to be told. Our tale begins with Leo, a majestic lion, whose courage is admired by all. But his reign is challenged by his insecurities. Then there's Bella, the benevolent elephant. She's wise and kind, knowing the importance of patience and unity, often teaching others the power of collaboration. Our third friend is Max, a mischievous monkey. He's curious and inventive, reminding everyone about the joy of exploration and the thrill of discovery. There's also Olive, the observant owl. She's quiet and thoughtful, always listening, always learning. Her wisdom serves as a guiding light in times of confusion. As different as they are, these animals find strength in their diversity. United, they overcome obstacles, embodying the essence of teamwork and mutual respect. Unseen Heroes, a tale of zoo animals, because every creature has a lesson to share, a story to tell, and a role to play. Whiskers the Wise, a story from the wild. Hello there, let me introduce myself. I'm Whiskers, an old, wise fox from the enchanted forest. I've lived through countless seasons, seen the world change and grow. I have tales that could fill books. Have you ever wondered how we animals live, love, and survive? Let me take you on a journey that will open your eyes. From the time I was a small kit, life was an adventure. Every day brought novel discoveries, friends, and some unexpected challenges. I'll share tales of my encounters with formidable predators, how friendship and cunning helped me survive in this great wilderness. From heartwarming friendships to thrilling chases, life in the wild is not a fairy tale, but it's a story worth telling. Join me as I recount my adventures and unravel the untold stories of the wild. Let's explore this forest together through my eyes.
An unlikely friendship, the giraffe and the elephant. In the heart of the African savanna, a tall, lanky giraffe named Gigi lived, always stretching for leaves high above. Nearby, Eli, a wise old elephant, roamed, his long trunk reaching for low-hanging fruit, his experience a treasure trove. One day, Gigi found her favorite tree was barren. Hungry and desperate, she looked around, feeling the pang of defeat. Seeing her plight, Eli offered some fruit from his stash. Gigi was touched, a bond forming in that shared meal. Their friendship blossomed from there. Despite their differences, they found companionship and camaraderie, their bond standing as a testament to their unity. Gigi and Eli remind us that friendship knows no boundaries, no differences. It's about sharing, caring, and understanding, even in the wild. So, let's celebrate this incredible duo, Gigi and Eli, whose friendship teaches us that no matter how different we may be, unity is possible. An unexpected friendship, the tale of two unlikely friends. In the heart of the jungle, the air buzzed with an unusual story, a tale of a rabbit and a cheetah. Against all odds, these two creatures formed an unparalleled friendship, causing a stir amongst the animal kingdom. The cheetah, known for her swiftness, found comfort in the rabbit's wit and intelligence, a trait often overlooked due to his size. Contrarily, the rabbit admired the cheetah's strength and courage, a stark contrast to his own timid nature. Their shared moments of laughter, adventure, and mutual respect painted the jungle with a beautiful lesson of friendship and acceptance. Despite their differences, the rabbit and the cheetah became the embodiment of an age-old saying, opposites do attract. And so, in the heart of the jungle, their tale continues to resonate, a testament to unexpected friendships and the unity of diversity. An unlikely friendship, the tale of a zebra and a giraffe. In the heart of the African savanna, a zebra named Julie lived, known for her vibrant stripes and lively spirit. Not far off, a tall, elegant giraffe named Gideon resided, his lofty height reaching the highest of trees, yet feeling lonely. Their paths crossed at a watering hole, a mutual need bringing them together. Different, yet so similar, they began sharing their daily lives. They explored the vast plains together, Julie's stripes contrasting with Gideon's spots. Their opposite heights meant they could alert each other of danger from afar. Friendship blossomed amidst the golden grasses. Gideon would reach the high leaves for Julie, and Julie would chase off smaller predators threatening Gideon. As seasons passed, their bond became the talk of the savanna. An example for all, demonstrating that friendship knows no bounds or differences. In the end, Julie and Gideon's story reminds us that the best friendships are often found in the most unexpected places. An epic tale of wisdom, the wolf and three little goats. Once upon a time, in a lush, green meadow, there lived three little goats, each unique in personality and spirit. Among the shadows of the forest, a cunning wolf lurked, watching the innocent goats, planning his devious scheme. Our brave little goats, unaware of the lurking danger, spent their days frolicking, always believing in the good of the world. Yet, wisdom is the greatest shield. The smallest goat, the wisest of them all, warned his siblings about the deceitful wolf. An encounter was inevitable. The wolf pounced, but the goats were prepared. Their unity and wisdom became their strongest weapon. They outsmarted the wolf, teaching him a lesson about the power of unity, wisdom, and the strength of innocent hearts. Thus unfolds our epic tale of the wolf and three little goats, a timeless story reminding us to always stand united. Exploring the savannah, the proud giraffe story. In the heart of Africa's savannah, there lives a creature, tall and majestic, the giraffe, named Grace. Grace isn't just any giraffe. She stands taller, walks with confidence, and is admired by all in the animal kingdom. Every morning, Grace embarks on her journey, a quest for tender leaves that sustains her strength, posing a powerful image against the rising sun. Her long neck is not just a tool but a symbol of her ability to reach heights others can only dream of. Despite her tall stature, Grace remains humble, sharing the bounty of the treetops with her fellow giraffes, fostering unity. Grace, the proud giraffe, teaches us a lesson of strength, humility, and unity that transcends the boundaries of the animal kingdom. Join us next time as we continue exploring the savannah, uncovering the stories of its remarkable inhabitants. Friendship beyond worlds, a lion and a fairy tale. In a land untouched by time, a lion roamed alone, ferocious yet lonely, in vast, untamed wilds. One day, a glimmering fairy appeared, glowing and shimmering, breaking the lion's solitude with her warm, magical light. She was lost, disoriented from her mystical realm, and the lion, moved by her plight, offered his help. Together, they embarked on mesmerizing adventures, overcoming obstacles, and encountering wondrous creatures in the quest of her home. Their bond deepened, transcending species and realms. An unusual friendship nurtured by courage, trust, and mutual respect. When the fairy finally found her realm, she didn't leave. They chose to dwell in the enchanting wilderness, cherishing their unique friendship. Their tale, etched in time, celebrates the spirit of friendship that sees beyond differences, a story of a lion and a fairy.
Once upon a time, there was a rabbit and a mouse. The rabbit and the mouse lived in a beautiful forest. They were the best of friends and did everything together. One day, they went on an adventure to find a magical treasure. They encountered many challenges along the way, but their friendship and bravery helped them overcome the obstacles. Finally, they found the treasure and celebrated their victory. From that day on, they became known as the legendary duo of the forest, and they continued to have many more adventures together. The end.
In the lush heart of the jungle, where emerald leaves danced in the gentle whispers of the wind, a curious giraffe named Grace and a cunning fox named Felix crossed paths. Grace, with her elegant neck towering above the treetops, sought adventure beyond her usual grazing spots. Felix, known for his quick wit and sly charm, roamed the jungle in search of new opportunities. One bright morning, Grace discovered a mysterious ancient artifact hidden amidst the foliage. Excited by her find, she wished to share her discovery with the other animals in the jungle. Felix, ever the opportunist, saw potential in the situation. He proposed a collaboration to spread the news far and wide, using his cunning to devise a plan. Utilizing their unique skills, Grace lent her eloquence to narrate the artifact's tale, while Felix employed his mastery of social networks among the jungle animals. Grace's enchanting storytelling and Felix's clever strategies attracted attention not only from their fellow jungle inhabitants, but also from creatures far beyond the canopy. Word of the artifact spread like wildfire across the jungle, and soon animals from distant lands journeyed to see the mystical treasure. Grace and Felix, now an inseparable duo, became revered for their collaboration, drawing attention not only to the artifact, but also to the unity and strength found in teamwork. As more animals visited the jungle, The buzz around Grace and Felix's adventure surged online, capturing the interest of explorers, researchers, and travelers worldwide. The jungle transformed into a bustling hub of cultural exchange, fostering friendships and alliances between species that had never crossed paths before. With Grace's gracefulness and Felix's cleverness, their story was optimized for every search engine, ensuring that their tale remained at the forefront of jungle lore for generations to come. The artifact became a symbol of unity. Felix were hailed as legends, their names forever intertwined in the annals of the jungle's history.
In a world of woven dreams, the story of the long hair fairy. Once upon a time, in a kingdom veiled in the clouds, a tale began to unfold. A tale of a fairy, rare and radiant, adored by all for her extraordinary long hair, shimmering like spun gold. Her hair had a magical power, a power to heal, to inspire, and to infuse hope into every heart it touched. But she lived in solitude, burdened by her gift, fearing those who would exploit her magic for their own selfish gains. One day, a humble pauper arrived, kind-hearted, seeking not her magic but the light in her soul. Their friendship blossomed, their love grew. She trusted him, shared her magic, and together, they healed the kingdom. The story of the long hair fairy, a tale of love, trust, and the true magic that lies within us all. An unlikely friendship, the giraffe and the lion. Sweeping across the sun-drenched African savanna, our tale of an unlikely friendship begins. Meet Gentle, the curious and tall giraffe, nibbling on the tender acacia leaves. Now, enter Mighty, the fierce lion, king of the savanna, his golden mane glistening in the sun. One day, Gentle found Mighty injured, a thorn lodged in his paw. Gentle, with his long neck, carefully removes the painful obstruction. Mighty, grateful for Gentle's help, promises to protect him. Their bond strengthens, defeating the natural laws of predator and prey. With time, the whole savanna observes this extraordinary companionship, their story echoing in the whispers of the wind. This tale, the story of Gentle and Mighty, shows us that even the most unlikely friendships can bloom in the wildest of places.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived two brothers, Sam and Jake. They were as different as night and day. Sam was the older of the two, serious and studious, while Jake was the younger, always full of energy and mischief. Despite their differences, their bond was unbreakable. They shared a small cottage at the edge of the village, where they worked together as blacksmiths. Sam was a master of the forge, crafting intricate tools and weapons, while Jake was a skilled artist, etching beautiful designs onto the metal. One spring, a terrible illness swept through the village, affecting many, including Sam. He grew weak and bedridden, unable to continue their work. Jake, though mischievous at heart, knew that it was time to step up and take care of his brother. He tended to Sam's every need, preparing nourishing meals and ensuring his comfort. With great determination, Jake continued their blacksmithing work, even though he had never been as skilled as Sam. He'd spend his nights practicing at the forge and his days nursing Sam back to health. Months passed, and slowly Sam began to recover. He was amazed by the transformation he saw in his brother. Jake had become a talented blacksmith in his own right. The designs he etched into the metal were filled with love and dedication, and the strength he put into his work was a reflection of the unwavering love he felt for Sam. As Sam regained his strength, he and Jake worked side by side, creating not just tools and weapons but also beautiful pieces of art that told the story of their unbreakable bond. Their craftsmanship became known far and wide, and their cottage, once modest, was filled with the fruits of their labor. the villagers marveled, not just at their skill but at the profound love between the two brothers. For it was evident in every piece they created. Sam and Jake had learned the most powerful lesson of all, that the love between brothers can overcome any obstacle, forging a bond as strong and enduring as the metal they worked with. And so, in that small village nestled between the hills, the love of two brothers became a legend, reminding everyone that in the face of adversity, the power of love and family is a force that can shape even the hardest of hearts. 1. The Hare and the Tortoise. There was once a hare who was friend with a tortoise. One day, he challenged the tortoise to a race. Seeing how slow the tortoise was going, the hare thought, he'll win this easily. So he took a nap while the tortoise kept on going. When the hare woke up, he saw that the tortoise was already at the finish line. Much to his chagrin, the tortoise won the race while he was busy sleeping. Moral of the story: there are actually a couple of moral lessons we can learn from this story. The hare teaches that overconfidence can sometimes ruin you, while the tortoise teaches us about the power of perseverance. Even if all the odds are stacked against you, never give up. Sometimes life is not about who's the fastest or the strongest. It's about who is the most consistent.
The thirsty crow after flying a long distance. A thirsty crow was wandering the forest in search of water. Finally, he saw a pot half filled with water. He tried to drink from it, but his beak wasn't long enough to reach the water inside. He then saw pebbles on the ground, and one by one, he put them in the pot until the water rose to the brim. The crow then hastily drank from it and quenched his thirst. Moral of the story: if there's a will, there's a way. Every problem has a solution if we just look hard enough and don't give up. A mother who lost her husband was left all alone to take care of her loving child. She had to work for her and her son's living. She had no other option. As she was poor, she could not afford a healthy lifestyle. She was staying with her sister-in-law, who was unfit to work outside. Mom was feeding her son some food, and when the kid always refuses to eat, she shows him the moon and tells her kid that she will bring that moon one day to him so that he can. Days passed by as the child was growing. The child started gaining knowledge, and whenever he used to see any men in the television, he casually shows his mother and says, "Mom, it's Dad. I saw Dad in the TV." Mom just sighs off by saying, "No, it's not your dad." Mom took very good care of her son and made him a successful businessman where he was so rich that he could sit and eat for the next 2 generations. One fine day, the son walks down the staircase and all his servants gossip saying that their boss is coming. He proudly lifts his head and walks down the staircase. In the meanwhile, he had called for the best doctors to take care of his sick mother. One of the doctor informs him that his mother is very serious, and she is also not eating her food, which is being served to her. The son just yells at the doctors by saying that he does not care. He asks his auntie, Mom's sister-in-law, as to why that old lady mother is behaving so childish and torturing everyone. His auntie slaps him and informs him, "Wake up, this is the same mother who took care of you when you could not walk. This is the same mother who fed you food, even when you used to refuse to eat. If your mother had to say why is stupid son not eating his food and leave you, you would not have been the man that you are today. She just needs you near her at this time. She just wants you to ask her if she ate her breakfast, lunch or dinner. That's all she wants. Then see, she will get up and she will be fine. All she needs is just 2 minutes of your time." The son fell down on his knees crying and asking for pardon.
In a quiet neighborhood, nestled between tall oak trees, lived 3 adorable kittens, Whiskers, Paws, and Meow Meow. One moonlit night, a mysterious glowing meteor crashed into their backyard. As they investigated, a surge of energy transformed them into the superhero kittens. Whiskers gained the power of super speed, darting through the streets like a blur. Paws discovered her ability to summon gusts of wind, flying high above the rooftops. Meow Meow, the cleverest of the trio, had telepathic communication with animals. Their first mission came when a mischievous gang of raccoons started causing trouble. The superhero kittens donned their capes and leaped into action. Whiskers raced ahead, rounding up the raccoons, while Paws sent them flying with her gusts of wind. Meow Meow enlisted the help of local birds to keep watch. Word of the superhero kittens spread like wildfire. Soon, they were the talk of the town. Whenever a pet went missing or someone needed help, the superhero kittens were there to save the day. One afternoon, a call for help came from the local animal shelter. Some mischievous dogs were causing chaos, scaring the other animals. The superhero kittens swiftly arrived, using their powers to calm the dogs and persuade them to play nicely. As their adventures continued, the kittens learned that true heroes work together. Each of their powers complemented the others, making them an unstoppable team. They became beloved by all the animals in the neighborhood and were even honored with a Superhero Kittens Day celebration. But as the days passed, the meteor's energy began to fade. The kittens noticed their powers dwindling. Worried, they gathered to find a solution. Together, they decided that their powers were never the source of their heroism. It was their bravery, kindness, and love for others that made them true superheroes. Though their powers diminished, the superhero kittens remained heroes at heart, always ready to lend a paw to those in need. And so, they continued to watch over their neighborhood, knowing that true heroism was more than just superpowers. It was the courage to do what was right, no matter the circumstances.